Hi guys, and welcome to this pick a card tarot reading. We're going to be looking at who wants you to contact them. As you might know, I am obsessed with tarot readings. I watch them all the time on YouTube, and I love watching love readings, even though I've been very single for a while. I think it's my Libra Venus. I love love, but in quarantine, there haven't been a lot of new people coming in. So I've had to really dig into the recesses of my past to figure out who to ask about. And I asked about someone I haven't talked to in years recently. And I kind of wanted to see like what the reading would say, if it would be accurate or I don't know. I was just curious to see what it would say. And it was quite accurate. And it said that this person was waiting for me to contact them. And I was so shocked when I heard that. I had to literally pause the video. And I was like, what? Why would this person be waiting for me to contact them? Like, that makes no sense. And then I was really curious because I was like, there must be other people out there for everyone. People that you would never expect that are waiting for you to contact them, and you're waiting for them to contact you, but like this person is waiting for you to contact them. Does that make sense? I don't know. I thought that would be interesting. So that's why I'm doing this reading. I have a ton of cards. I pre-shuffled them in this video because I know some of you prefer to not listen to shuffling. So I shuffled them off camera. And if you guys can tell, there are a ton of cards there. We have cards on who this person is, why they want you to contact them, and also what would happen if you did contact them. I'm also going to pull some letter tiles and some charms on camera or like live. That way you can get that as well. But yeah, I do want to quickly say that I'm not trying to say that you should contact this person, because whenever I do readings like this, there's always people like, how dare this person want me to contact them? And like, I'm not trying to say this is a good person. I'm not trying to say that you owe this person anything. I'm not trying to say that you are a bad person for not contacting them. I'm just saying this person is coming through in this reading as wanting you to contact them, and then a little bit about what might happen if you did contact them. But again, you're under no obligation to contact this person if you don't want to. It's really just for fun. I also really quickly want to say a huge thank you to everyone. I recently reached 50,000 subscribers on my channel, which is actually insane to me. So thank you so much for all of your support, whether it's through liking, commenting, subscribing. It really means so much. And a huge thank you especially to everyone that's been donating decks recently. It makes my entire week, because in quarantine, that's really the one thing that brings me joy, is getting packages. So thank you so much to everyone. I'm sending lots of love and light, and thank you. It means a lot. Okay, so with all of that being said, we have 4 piles to choose from today. For pile 1, I used the Modern Witch Tarot, which was recently donated. Thank you so much. With a piece of aragonite on top. My nail polish is horrible, so apologies. Pile 2 is the Spolia Tarot with a piece of pink tourmaline, one of my favorite stones. Pile 3 is the Tarot Sirène. You guys, look at how pretty the back of this deck is. I've also seen some of you asking about where I got this from, because you can't find it, and it's by Wandering Oracle. So if you're looking for it, look up Wandering Oracle, with a smoky quartz cluster on top. And pile 4 is the Holly Simple Tarot, which was sent to me by Mary. Thank you so much, Mary, with a pink amethyst. So those are the 4 piles. Take a moment to ground yourself. If you feel the need to pause the video, you can do that. And ask yourself, who wants you to contact them? Who wants you to contact them? And when you feel ready, you can pick a pile. I'll leave the timestamp in the description, so you can go ahead and jump to whichever pile is calling you. And I will see you at the timestamp. Okay. I'm doing this thing still where I'm not jump cutting. I'm just going to film it all in one take because it uploads a lot faster. So I'm going to do that again. So if you're wondering why I'm doing that on camera, that's why. It feels really awkward to do it on camera because I feel like I have to talk or do something, even though I know I don't, but I don't know. Oh my goodness, my neighbor's dog. I'm going to lose it. Hi guys, if you chose pile 1 or the aragonite with the Modern Witch Tarot, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's take a look at who wants you to contact them and why. Okay, so let's take a look first at who this person is. I'm going to put the cards about why and what would happen if you did contact them off to the side for now. So let's take a look first just at the cards about, oops. So the one time I'm going to film no jump cuts. I do that, okay. Whoops. Okay, let's take a look at your cards to see who this person is. You guys have the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun. You guys also have Hank for Senate. Sometimes in relationships you have to play politics. Rise above your litter, stay true to your values, and you will nap soundly. Also, I have a cut on my finger, sorry. I was opening a package that I got in quarantine and I cut myself with a pair of scissors, which is embarrassing, but it is what it is. Okay, I'll try to cover it from now on. And you have this card, I cannot pronounce it. Your soul is composed of the same dots as the universe. Distinguish yourself from your mirror image and show them your hallucinations. And you guys also have, this is from the Archetypes deck. Thank you, Alexis, for sending this. We have Pioneer, which came up upright, so it's a light attribute. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. And then you have Vampire in reverse. So depleting others for your psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. Okay, so who is this person that wants you to contact them? First things first, you have a lot of fire here with the Knight of Wands and the Sun. The Sun specifically is Leo energy. You have some earth and air as well. There's a lot of fire here. This is someone who I think is very creative. You have the Three of Pentacles. You have this card about like showing someone your hallucinations. I feel like this someone is quite this person is quite creative, especially with the Pioneer as well. This is someone with the Knight of Wands and the Pioneer, someone that's like, that is very determined, that has goals and is like really determined about achieving them. With this Hank for Senate card, this could be someone, even if like they are creative, they might have a career that's a little bit more traditional or conservative, like being in politics or being a lawyer or something that just requires you to kind of be diplomatic in that sense, if that makes sense. But I think of this person, even if they are in a more conservative field, this is someone that does it in a little bit more of an eccentric way, if that makes sense. Like they put their own spin on it. Especially with the Ace of Swords. Like this is someone, regardless of like what kind of field they work in, this is someone that has really unique and different ideas and is passionate about expressing them. Or this is someone with the Pioneer, the Ace of Swords. It's like they feel like there's a better way to do things and they are passionate about finding that better way to do it. I feel like this is someone that really, they want to better the world. They want to better the systems that they work for. Even if they work, like this person is like passionate about like bettering something, bettering a system, bettering conditions for people. This is someone that like has values and ideals that they're striving towards. It's interesting that you have the Sun in this Vampire card in reverse, because the Sun card is usually very cheery, very positive, very up, like bright. But with the Vampire in reverse, that's someone that complains a lot, someone that is kind of the opposite of that Sun card. So this could be someone who maybe in like public life, or like to most people, they seem very positive and upright. They seem very positive and bright. I don't even know what I was trying to say. They seem very like cheery and like a positive person, but maybe in personal relationships, because they give so much to other people, they kind of like take it out on like their really close relationships, like their partner. Maybe that person sees a slightly different side to them, because this person, it feels like they give their all to what it is that they're working for. And again, they feel quite, I think like in their work environment or when they're working with other people, they see like they are very optimistic and positive and cheery, and they give so much energy. And I feel like perhaps they kind of have to take energy from their significant other or from their like really close friends or family members, like who just who they're really close to. They kind of maybe have to take a little bit from them in order to keep going. So this person might unload a lot, they might complain a lot to a partner, but I feel like other people that don't know them that well, see them as a super bright, cheery, and positive person. But if you got to know them really closely, you might see a slightly different side to them. And I'm not saying they're a bad person at all, just that in order to maintain that level of like energy, you have to kind of take it from somewhere. And I feel like this person might sometimes unload a little bit too much on friends or family. So let's take a look Actually, let's do your letters and charms first on who this person is. So who wants pile 1 to contact them? You guys have, oops. You guys have L, W, O, D, A, and I. I'm going to put a few more out. Who wants pile 1 to contact them? And you have a D, a T, an N, R, and E. Okay, so you have trade. This person could be like work on Wall Street or be a trader or something like that. You have wet. You have 1. You have Wayne. You almost have wine. You have toad, Tad, Todd, late, date, rate. You have Ned, Dan, tan, 10. Okay, if you guys see anything else in there, let me know. I'm gonna pull up some charms for you guys as well and see who this person might be. So this card this just came out. It's the little rose, which always makes you think of the Fool, with the Fool's white rose. Who wants pile 1 to contact them? You guys have a little turtle. You have this little witch's hat. And you have 3 little dolphins swimming together. I'm going to pull just a few more. And you guys have this little lotus charm and another symbol. Okay, so with all of these, this person seems quite spiritual, or perhaps you have been trying to like reach this person by spiritual means. You've been trying to manifest this person. But there's a lot here about spirituality. So this could be someone that is religious or is spiritual, and that could be why they feel so passionately about these issues, because they really believe in like those values and want to better society in some way. With the turtle, when I put it down, it came up reverse, and again, it's like this is someone that wants to go, someone that has a lot of energy, someone that does not have time to sit around and wait. And again, that could be why that vampire is coming up in reverse, because this person could take a little bit of energy from close friends and family without even realizing it. And the rose is making me think, like I said, of the Fool. So this is someone that is very optimistic. They really believe in the power of change. They really believe that they can like create this, whatever it is that they're trying to create, because you have the 3 of Pentacles. This person is a creator. So whether this person really is an artist, or this person is trying to like create change or create like new systems, this person really believes that they can do that, and like they are really passionate about it, and they're really trying to bring that change about. You also have those 3 dolphins, which makes you think of collaboration. You also have the 3 of Pentacles, which is all about collaboration. So this could be someone that works with other people, or like this person's job involves them working with a lot of different people. But again, this is someone that's very passionate about like helping other people and like bettering the lives of other people. So definitely collaboration and like multiple people is coming through here. I'm going to put these charms and the letters off to the side for now. And then we'll take a look at why this person wants you to contact them and what would happen if you did. Let's see. I'm trying to do it one-handed because of the cut on my hand. But, okay. Let me just move these back. Okay. Why does this person want you to contact them? This is the Autonomic Tarot, by the way, because sometimes you guys ask what decks I'm using. This is the Autonomic Tarot. You guys have the 10 of Swords. You have the 10 of Wands. And you have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you had a thing with this person. For a lot of you, it could have been romantic, or even if it was like a friendship, like you had something with this person, some kind of, maybe you were business partners, or maybe you were friends, like there was some kind of partnership with this person. Because again, collaboration is coming through really strongly. So maybe you worked with this person, maybe you're friends with this person, maybe you were in a romantic relationship with this person, but you have the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. So something ended between the two of you, and for some of you it ended really badly. And this person, with the Ace of Discs or the Ace of Pentacles saying bravery, it's like this person feels like they'd have to be really brave to contact you after what happened. But this person is really brave. Like that is kind of this person's personality. They do have a lot of bravery. They are the kind of person that is really like a go-getter. I think that's why this person kind of wants, or maybe this person because they want you to contact them, it's like this person wants you to exhibit that bravery. It's like this person knows that they can do it, but they want to see if you have it in them, in you too. It's like this person with the 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands, this person wants, maybe it's like this person wants to talk about what happened between the two of you, and this person wants to see if there's a chance for you guys to reconnect. But at the very least, this person I think wants to know that you care enough to like reach out and try to rekindle it. Like this person wants to know that you have that bravery, that even though things could go poorly here, or that things might have ended poorly, that you care enough, and that you have that same kind of energetic spark that they have to like reach out and be like, hey, like let's talk about this, or hey, like what's up even. I'm gonna pull the 2 cards and see what would happen if you did contact this person. You have the Emperor reverse. This is a psychic tarot, by the way. This is the Emperor reverse. It says authority. And you also have the Strength card, which says power. So it does feel like there's a little bit of like a struggle for power here. Because you have the Power card and the Authority in reverse. It's like this person, maybe this person wants you to contact them because then they'll feel more justified in like getting angry at you, or be more justified in like, they'll just feel vindicated in something. With this Emperor in reverse, that's someone that is kind of like abusing their authority in some sense, or someone that really wants to control everything. And so I feel like if you did contact this person, they might kind of monopolize the conversation, or they might just, again, there's a lot of Leo energy here, and this person might just kind of make it all about them and like how they experience this and like all this kind of stuff, and not really focus on what you went through in this situation or in this connection ending. And it does feel like there could be like this struggle for power. This person wants to like assert dominance, or like let you know like, yeah, I am powerful. Like, yeah, you know, I am confident. I am, this person kind of wants to prove themselves to you. I think that's kind of why this person wants you to contact them. It's like they see it as a chance to prove themselves to you and be like, look, like things may have ended between us, but like I'm still a great person. Like I still have things going for me. Like, it's like when you think you're gonna run into your ex and you look really nice before you do that. That's kind of what this is. This person wants the chance, I feel like, to kind of show off, really. And with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like this person sees the potential for this to rekindle, but you have 2 10s too. So I think this person mostly wants you to contact them so that they can show themselves off and be like, look at what I've done since we're not together anymore. Again, even if it's like in a friendship sense, if this person wants to be like, look at how great my life has been compared to yours, kind of a situation. Or this person just wants, but I don't know that this person's going to come off with that attitude and be super like annoying about it, and or like be super like obvious. But with that Power card, it's like this person wants to kind of display dominance in some sense, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm seeing for those of you that picked pile 1. I hope that was interesting or provided clarity or insight. If it did resonate, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. If you're interested in a private reading, those are in the description box below. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day. Okay, I'm going to put these cards back. If you guys are watching this part, there's probably like one person that's watching this. It feels so awkward to do this on camera. I don't know why. It just feels like so awkward. Okay. Take these. If you're watching this, I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're having a nice day. Whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. Hi guys, if you chose pile 2 or the Spolia Tarot with the pink tourmaline stone, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's take a look at who wants you to contact them and why, and also what would happen if you did contact them. Lots of questions being answered. Also, I apologize, I have a cut on my finger. I got a package the other day and tried to open it, and I cut myself with the scissors, and I just realized that because it's not a bad cut, so I don't pay attention to it, so I apologize. I hope it's not too distracting. I'm gonna try to cover it up so you can't see it, but I apologize. Okay, let's take a look first at the cards about who this person is, so what their personality is like and things like that. So you guys have the 4 of Cups, you have the 10 of Swords, you have the Knight of Wands that came out in pile 1 and 2, and you have the Star. Oh no, the cut. Okay, and then you have you have Trim. Fortune and an endless supply of fish favors the brave. Explore the world fearlessly, always put your best paw forward. And you have JMW Turner. Find the facts in a feeling. Nature does not sit still. The sun will rise whether or not you are there to watch it. And then you have, this is the archetype deck. Thank you so much, Alexis, for sending this deck. You have Liberator. These cards are both upright, so it's the light attributes. And Liberator says, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. And Warrior, strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Okay. There's elements of this that are really similar to pile 1. So if you guys were attracted to pile 1 too, some of this is really similar to that. There are some differences here, but this person has some similar traits to the person that came out in pile 1. So let's take a look at what's coming through here. You do have Aquarius energy with the Star there, but you have a lot of air with the 10 of Swords, and that you have some fire too with 9 of Wands. This person, I feel like you haven't talked to this person in a while. You have the 10 of Swords, and also this JMW Turner card says the sun will rise whether or not you are there to watch it, or what you are there to watch it. And what that kind of made me think of is that this person's I don't know if this will make sense to anyone, but sometimes when I haven't talked to someone in a while, it's hard for me to imagine their life continuing, you know what I mean? Or I'm I always think of them as the way that I knew them in the past, but obviously that person has grown and developed and changed just as I have, but I always think of them as being in the past. So this card's kind of making me think okay, this person's still been getting up every day, eating breakfast, still doing all this stuff, even though you're not there to watch it. All the things that you used to do with this person, they're still doing, even though you are no longer there to see it. So with the 10 of Swords in this card, I feel this is someone that you had a falling out with, and that you haven't been in contact with for a while with that 4 of Cups as well. I'm going to move this over a little bit. This is someone that's quite brave. You have the Trim card, you have the 9 of Wands, the Warrior, and the Liberator. This is someone with the Star too. This is someone that has lofty dreams or lofty goals. And this is someone that really wants to better other people as well. It's this person has big dreams for themselves, but I think that those dreams kind of apply to other people. It's this person wants to better the world in some way. This isn't a humanitarian in a way. Even if this person doesn't they don't seem like they care that much about other people, it's what this person wants, or what this person wants for themselves, is also going to better other people. And this is someone that is really not afraid to go after what they want. This is someone who is quite fiery, quite passionate, someone that's going to go after what it is that they're looking for. But this is also someone who I think can get bored quite easily. So it's like, if this person doesn't care about something, they're not going to work on it. They're not going to like put their effort into it. And for some of you, this person hasn't found this thing that really makes them passionate yet. So if you're listening to this and you're like, that does not sound like who I think it is, or that I don't understand that part of that person, it could be because they haven't discovered that part of themselves yet. They haven't found that thing that really excites them. Because this is someone that is like not going to, this is a hard worker, but with the Four of Cups, they can get really bored. And I think even when this person is bored, they still do good work. Like they still, like, you know, they still produce good quality work. But it's like when they actually really care, they can put like the fire of 1,000 suns into what they're doing. And if they don't care, it's like still the power of one sun, which is still great. But it's like, compared to what it's like when they are really excited and passionate about something, you know, it's not that much. This could be someone that likes to travel as well. And I think this is someone who might be a little bit cocky or a little bit arrogant. And one lesson this person has to learn is to be a little bit less so. Again, I feel like this is like at the core a good person. Like this is someone who cares about other people and wants to help other people. But this person might be the type of person that like congratulates themselves for being that way, if that makes sense. It's like this person is like, I do so many great things, like, you know, they might be kind of proud of themselves for that, and this person kind of has to learn in this lifetime that that's not always the best way to be. Yeah, with the Star and this releasing outdated thought patterns, this is someone that's quite eccentric. This is someone that's not super conservative, not super traditional. This is someone that like is always looking for new ways of doing things. Quite eccentric. Okay, this person can be really lucky as well, because you have this Fortune card and you have the Star, which to me the Star is all about like getting help from the divine. So this could be someone that just seems like things work out for them really easily, or they just like get unexpected help, or they just like things just work out for them. Like someone that just feels kind of lucky, or it almost feels like this person, some people might see them as like the chosen one because things just like work out for them. It's almost making me think of like Harry Potter, you know what I mean? Like someone that whose goals are to better other people or to free other people from some kind of oppression, like Voldemort. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. I think that was like the lamest comparison that I could have made. That's kind of the vibe. It's like the chosen ones, kind of what's like coming through. And also that can come with like some arrogance, and that can come with some like, you know, ego issues. And I think this person's kind of working through that. And it can also be, you know, when like with the Four of Cups, when that person isn't doing something that they feel is like worthy of them, then they just don't put as much effort into it. Okay, I'm going to pull some letter tiles and some charms now so you can see who this person is. Who wants pile 2 to contact them? Okay, this is a lot. Wow, this is a lot. Okay, we'll take them. Okay, we have an R, a U, a T, rut. You guys may have been in a rut with this person. And V, A, E, E, I, A, I, I'll fix that in a second. C, B, N, U, and I. I'm just gonna fix that. Okay. So we have rut, Brad. You could almost make Brad. Tier, 10, Ren, like Renaissance. Vat. Cat. Kate. Brit, like Brittany. Brine, like sea. This person could be someone that likes the sea or can likes to travel. Q. You could almost make bread. Yeah, let me know if you guys see anything in there. You could do Brie too. Okay. You could do Bria also. Okay. If you guys see anything in there, let me know. I'm going to pull a few charms for this person. Who wants pile 2 to contact them? Okay, you guys have the Eiffel Tower. You guys have an angel. You guys have a baseball, and you also have this little crocodile thing. Okay, so again, this is someone who I think likes to travel, and with the angel, it's like this is someone that either is like that angelic humanitarian person, or this person thinks of themselves in that way, like they think of themselves as a chosen one, and so they kind of have that like God complex a little bit, and if they feel like they're doing something that's not worthy of them, they might just like not care that much. This is someone I think has a lot of energy. They could enjoy sports with that baseball. I think they're just kind of used to getting their way. Again, there's someone that's very lucky, like things just kind of work out for them. So I think they're just used to things like going their way. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to put these away for the moment. We'll take a look at why this person wants you to contact them. And then what would happen if you did contact them. So let me just put these off to the side. Let's see if I can like get them off easily. Okay, so for why this person wants you to contact them, I pull cards from the Autonomic Tarot, because sometimes you guys ask what decks I'm using. This deck is the Autonomic Tarot. And you guys have the Universe, the Tower, and you have Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so why does this person want you to contact them? Again, I feel like this is someone that you haven't talked to in a long time with the Tower. Like, things may have ended kind of poorly between you with the Ten of Swords and the Tower. And I feel like this person, it feels like there's another chance there with the Fortune and the Universe. It's like this person feels like everything is not over there. It feels like there's a chance for you guys to kind of get back together. The door's kind of open. But I feel like, again, because I feel like this person just expects you to contact them almost. Because, again, this person just, like, has things work out for them. And it's like this person wants to talk to you. So they're like, why would I have to talk to them? Like, this person's going to contact me. You know, that's kind of this person's energy. But I think this person sees a lot of potential between the two of you. It's like this person thinks really fondly of you. And this person almost feels like it's, like, destined in a way with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like this person doesn't understand how you can never be in their life again, even though things have gone poorly. It's like this person really sees a place for you in their life. And again, it's like because they think that, they're like, of course this person's going to contact me. This person really, with the Liberator card, I feel like this is someone, even if they're not spiritual, this person has kind of mastered the law of attraction, because it's like what they think happens. You know, they've understood that our thoughts co-create our reality. And so this person is used to what they want happening. And so this person is like, they want you to contact them. And so that's like, they're like, well, that's just going to happen, you know? Like, they want to talk to you and they just assume that you're going to contact them. Like, that's kind of what's coming through with this person. Again, there's kind of an element of travel or, of travel with the Universe and that cat. Maybe there's, like, literal distance between you. There's definitely at least, like, spiritual distance. I feel like you guys haven't talked for a while, but this person wants to kind of close that. And I feel like this person's been thinking about you a lot lately with that Four of Cups. Maybe you guys haven't spoken in a while, but you kind of, like, maybe you were thinking about this person lately too, and now they're thinking about you. It's, you know, that kind of thing. So let's look at what would happen if you reached out and contacted this person. You have the 9 of Wands, I think, Material Harvest. This is a psychic tarot, by the way. And you have the base chakra or the root chakra in reverse. Okay. Oops. So I do think that, I think there's a lot of lust here, especially with the root chakra and that like red. I feel like this person is a little bit egocentric, and this person hasn't really realized that just because they want it that way, it doesn't mean that you have to do it. You know, this person is a little bit, I don't think this is a bad person by any means, but this person is just a little bit self-centered, and that's coming through here. I feel like things would go well with the 9 there, with the Material Harvest, like, you would reconnect, things would kind of go how both of you want, but I think this person would kind of expect things to be on their terms. Like, this person is like, well, I'm the star, I'm the Knight of Wands, like, I want it this way, and that's how it's gonna be. And so I think with like that 9, things would go well. Like, you know, they would obviously be happy that you reached out and contacted them. I feel like you guys could rekindle things, you could kind of like, you know, start talking again. But I do think this person would be a little bit, like, they would expect things to be on their terms. That's not always a bad thing, and people always have room for growth. I think that this person is very capable of growth, but I think at least initially, this person would expect things to be on their terms. So that's what I'm seeing for those of you that chose pile 2. I hope that was interesting or provided clarity or insight. If it did resonate, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you want a private reading. The link is in the description box. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Okay, I'm going to clear these off now, and then we will look at pile 3. Hi guys, if you chose pile 3 or the Tarot Sirène with this really beautiful smoky quartz cluster crystal, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's take a look and see who wants you to contact them and why. So let's take a look first at the cards about who wants you to contact them, like what this person is like, and then we'll get into why and what would happen if you did contact them. So your tarot cards, you guys have Judgment. You guys have the 3 of Cups. You have the Tower. And you also have the 3 of Wands. You guys have, let's see, the Pet Rights Activist. Dare to escape your prison of petitude, change the world, then change your litter, choose your battles wisely, then fight with all your claws. And you guys have Andy Warhol, eat dessert before dinner, give your 15 minutes of time, wanting can be better than having. And this is the Archetypes deck. Thank you, Alexis, for sending this. Both of these cards came out reversed, so it's the shadow attributes of both of these cards. And you guys have Athlete. So misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends, false sense of invulnerability and entitlement. And you guys have Judge, offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Okay, so who is this person? Okay, well, the very first thing that's jumping out to me is that you guys have Judgment and Judge in reverse. This is someone who's quite judgmental. This could be someone that works, because you also have the Pets Rights Activist. This could be someone that works in, like, the legal field, or is involved in politics, or is just involved in that field in some way, literally, or this person could just be really judgmental and have really strong opinions. It's interesting that both of these cards mention misuse of something, like misusing authority. This athlete card mentions misuse of athletic ability, which honestly, I'm not really sure how you would do. I'm not really sure how you would misuse your athletic ability. maybe this person is a little bit of like a strong armor, like this person is a little bit intimidating, and they kind of use that to their advantage to get what they want. But what's coming through is that this person is quite judgmental, and I feel like it's a very strong personality, especially with the Andy Warhol and the pets rights activist. I feel like this person, they might not be like super well known, like they might not be like actually famous, but this person might have a following in some sense. Like Andy Warhol is a really famous artist, and he was pretty famous even when he was alive, and a lot of artists don't achieve that kind of fame like while they're alive. And so I feel like this person, it's like this person knows that they have some kind of a talent. Like same with this athlete, where it's like how they misuse the athletic ability. This person knows that they have a talent, or they know that they have a following, or they know that they have like something that they can use against other people, and I think that they do use it against other people. You know, it's like this person is aware that they have a gift in some way, and that they can use that gift to get what they want from other people. And again, as someone with very strong opinions, and so I think that this is the kind of person that would like definitely use it against people, or if they don't agree with them, this person would kind of like, you know, go after them in that sense. So this could be someone that you have the Tower here, so there's definitely an element of things ending between you, and things ending possibly poorly. The Tower is like all about quick, unexpected change, so things could have like changed rather quickly with this person. You have the Three of Cups and the Three of Wands. The Three of Cups is usually all about friendship, and the Three of Wands is all about like growth and development. Like it's the Rider-Waite deck shows a man looking out over the horizon, like seeing where else he can go. So I feel like perhaps you didn't get to know this person super well. Like you are just kind of getting to know them in a romantic sense, in a friendship sense, and there's not really a lot of business cards here, but maybe it was business for some of you, because again, there is this element of like legality. So you were kind of like just getting to know this person, and then something happened that kind of like forced you apart with that Tower. I'm just gonna read these cards and see. Yeah, I feel like this is someone that will go after people with like everything they have. Like, one time, I remember when I was younger, my best friend lived on the street, and someone on her street, I don't remember exactly what happened, but like someone on the street used to leave their trash cans out, and it was like kind of annoying, the place that they put them, and it was kind of ugly, and one of their neighbors sued them for it and like tried to go after them with a lot of like money, and which obviously it's like that's not really illegal, it's just annoying. But that's kind of this, it's like this person, if this person sees an injustice against them or against someone else, this person's gonna go at it full force, even if it's like in the wrong. Another example that's coming to mind, I don't know why, when I was in middle school, my family moved into a new house, and our neighbors, like right after we moved in, they completely re-landscaped their backyard, which obviously was like kind of in alignment with ours. And my neighbor, we had lived there for maybe a month, we like didn't really know them at all, and the neighbor tried to give my parents the receipt, like the bill for their landscaping, because we got to look at it. You know what I mean? It's like this person has a very specific worldview. Like this person has, even if that worldview is like skewed or like doesn't really like make sense, this person believes wholeheartedly in that worldview, and they're gonna go after it 100%. Like I would probably never have the balls to give my neighbor the receipt for like my landscaping. Like that's crazy to me that person thought that way, but they did. You know what I mean? It's like that's kind of the energy I'm seeing here. It's like someone that believes 100% that they are correct all the time, that they can never be wrong, and they will go after that 100%. And if you go against them, like they're gonna come after you. That's kind of the energy of this person. I'm gonna pull some initials, but I also, like I said, I get the sense that you guys don't know this person that well. You didn't get the chance to meet this person, or you met them, you know them, but you didn't really get the chance to know them that well with that Tower. It's like something was growing, something was developing, and then it all kind of came down. And so you may not know like the full force of this person's personality. You know, you may be aware like, yeah, this person is a strong personality, they've got some strong opinions, but I don't think you've been on like the receiving end of this person's wrath, really. Let's pull some initials. Who wants pile 3 to contact them? Okay, you guys have an A. You guys have an I. An N. You guys have an A. You guys have an I. A D. I picked this pile, you guys, and I can like kind of tell who this person is for me. O. N. N. And F. I'm gonna pull a few more just because, like I said, I think I picked this pile and we're one letter away from this person's full name. So I'm curious to see if it will come out. If not, it's not a big deal, but that'll just be confirmation for me that I'm thinking of the right person. Okay, there's an I, a T, an S, and an L. Okay, so this is the first time where I've done this, because I've done this a few times where I pull tiles for people, and I've never really had it, like, spell, like, even when I picked a pile, I've been like, okay, I know who this person is, but I've never, like, had their initials come out, and, like, their initials are out here. I'm kind of freaked out by it. Now I know when I see comments are like, I'm freaked out. I'm always like, it's not that freaky, but now that's happening, I'm like, okay, it's kind of freaky. Okay. So you could do Andy, Sin, Tin, and I think this is the kind of person that would always be like, and, like, if you come at them with anything and be like, if you tried to reproach them for anything, they'd be like, and, like, you did this to me once, so, like, it was fine that, you know what I mean? If this person, like, believes 100% that they are right all the time, and you can't go after them for anything. Fin, which is fin, like, you know, the fish, but also it's a French word that means end. So again, I feel like there was an end between you and this person. There's lint. You could almost make dent. You could have fan. So again, I think this person has a following in some sense that this person could potentially misuse, because we have those misusing things there. I'm gonna pull some charms for you guys as well. Who wants pile 3 to contact them? You also, with the letters, you have nid, which is a French word that I'm mispronouncing that means nest. And so with the tower, it's like this person's kind of in, like, a nest. Like, this person is kind of, they see themselves as above other people. And I think this person also is literally above other people because they might have money or power or status in some sense. And this person very much views themselves as above others and, like, above reproach. Really, like, you can't come at this person for anything. But you guys have a lot of charms here. You guys have, oh, this cute little puppy dog, a compass, a bunny jumping over a moon, a scarecrow, a flamingo, a rocking horse, that immediately fell over, and a crown. So yeah, this person has a lot of pride with that crown. And the puppy dog and, like, the moon and stuff. It's like this person, again, I feel like you guys didn't get to see the full extent of this person, if that makes sense. It's like your interaction with them, maybe you're aware that, like, yeah, okay, this person is, like, kind of a lot. This person's, like, a strong personality, but I don't think you saw this person, like, 100% go at it. And I don't think this person, like, with the puppy dog, it's like this person doesn't look physically like they would be intimidating. This person doesn't seem like they would be, like, with that scarecrow too, it's like they don't have the air that they are scary or intimidating. I'm not saying this person is scary, but this person doesn't really give off, like, the vibes that they are the way that they are inside, if that makes sense. And so I don't think that you're aware of, like, how intense this person can be. because you didn't get to see the full extent of it. Like on the outside, they seem like a cute little puppy, but even puppies can like bite pretty hard, you know? And maybe this person is like smaller in stature, or like, for some people, like this person's kind of short. And so this person could be like physically, they might not seem intimidating, but like they will use anything in their disposal against someone that they feel is going at them. This person could have a child too with that rocking horse. I don't know. And like the bunny moon, it's like this person might have a child, or this person might have kind of a childish attitude. And with that scarecrow, I just feel like, I don't know. It's like this person, on the one hand, I feel like this person puts on a show, and like, I mean that in two different ways. On the one hand, this person will sometimes try to seem less scary than they really are, so that they seem like less intimidating to certain people, but this person also will try to seem more intimidating to other people, so that they, you know what I mean? It's like this person will like change their demeanor depending on who they're around, and this person really knows how to do that really well. We all do that to some extent, you know. We all like have like a phone voice, and we change the way that we are depending on the circumstances. This is someone that's really good at that. And I feel like that's why you might be listening to this. You're like, who is this person? But this person, like, with you, I feel like with you, this person did not show you, like, how much they can, like, go at it, if that makes sense. Like, this person was, like, a sweet little puppy dog to you. But to other people, they can be, like, a lion, you know? And this person is really skilled. Like, this person is always kind of wearing a mask in some sense, just because they're not really, like, they're always very aware of who they're with and, like, what their goal is with people. I think it's someone that really tries to get things out of people, in a sense. And this person's always aware of, like, what they're looking for with someone. And so they're able to adapt their personality and what they're doing to that person in that situation to get what they want, if that makes sense. So, again, some of you may be aware of, like, yeah, this person can be intense. But I feel like for a lot of you, if you were like, oh, yeah, that was, like, a strong person, or that person, you know, is, like, whatever. But this person can really be a lot. Okay, I'm going to put these cards off to the side, or these little charms and letters off to the side, and then we'll take a look at why this person wants you to contact them. If you guys watched my little spiel at the intro, I said that I filmed this, or I got the idea for this, because I was watching a reading about someone I haven't talked to in a really long time, and it said this person wanted me to contact them, and so I was curious to see this person would come out, and this person is definitely, I think, coming out in this reading, which is crazy. Okay, let's put these over here. Okay, so these three cards represent why this person wants you to contact them, and this is the autonomic tarot. Sometimes you guys ask, this is the autonomic tarot, and then the cards that I'm going to use after that for what will happen if you do contact this person are the psychic tarot. I forgot for a second. Okay, you guys have the moon. You guys have the Empress. And you guys have the Magician. Okay, this is a very specific message that I think is really only for like one or two people, so definitely don't think that this applies to everyone. But with the Magician and the Moon, okay, for some of you, I feel like this is someone who is pretty wealthy, or like has power in some sense, and like you wanted to be with this person, so you may have like tried to manifest them, or like done actual magic on this person, and so that's why this person wants you to contact them, because like whatever you did is working, basically. Again, not for everyone, just for some people. I feel like there are definitely things that were left unsaid with that moon in the tower, because again, I feel like it was unexpected. Like this person expected to see you again. This person expected things to continue growing and developing with you, and they didn't. And so this person is like sad about that, and has things that they want to tell you, or things that they want to say to you, because the moon is all about like secrecy, or all about things like being left unsaid. And the moon can often also indicate insomnia, or like nightmares and things like that. So you might be dreaming a lot about this person recently, and if you're dreaming about them, it's because this person is thinking about you. And you also have the Empress. So I think this person is like attracted to you in some sense. This, again, I feel like this is a person that is a very strong personality, like I keep saying, and they can use things for their benefit. But I also feel like this person gets really inspired by things, and that's what like keeps them going, if that makes sense. And I feel like this person is really inspired by you in some sense. Like this person sees you as an ideal. This person sees you as very sensitive, very nurturing. I feel like you are very different than this person, or this person views you as being very different than them. And this person feels like you are just this really empathetic, nurturing, sensitive person. And I feel like this person has a lot of internal pain with the moon. That could be why they're such an aggressive person towards other people, because they have a lot of pain inside that they don't really know how to express. And I feel like this person felt like you could help them with that pain. This person felt like you could bring them joy and just kind of help them deal with stuff. And this person, I think, is also really attracted to you. If this person is artistic, like you inspire this person, like a muse type situation, or even if they're not artistic, like you would make them want to work harder in their job, you know, like that kind of thing. Like you would like give them motivation to keep going. Let me look at this card a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like this person has like two sides to them, and it's like they tell you one thing, but they mean another thing, if that makes sense. And it's not like in like a bad way necessarily, but it's like this person, like I said, is just they've got a hidden side that you haven't seen, and that's coming through quite strongly here. So let's see what would happen if you did contact this person. You guys have the Suffering and Silence, the 9 of Swords card, and you have the throat chakra. Okay, well, this person would definitely respond. You have a lot of throat chakra, a lot of blue. Obviously, this person wants you to contact them. It would make sense that they would respond. Sometimes, though, I don't know if you guys relate to this. Sometimes I want someone to contact me, not so that I can reply, but so that I can't reply. Does that make sense? I'm a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, and so sometimes I'm like, you know what? I want you to text me so that I can leave you on red. Which is horrible, but sometimes that's like my energy. And this person is definitely not. Like, they would definitely respond. But for some of you, I feel like this person did hurt you in some way. I'm not saying that they were like a bad person, but this person may have like put their needs above you, or just kind of like disregarded you in some way. And I feel like this person, if you tried to contact them and be like, hey, like I was kind of hurt by this person would not want to hear it. This person would not care about that so much. I want to pull one more card for you guys, actually, because I'm a little bit interested as to why the 9 of Swords is there. I'm just going to pull one more card from this deck. What would happen if pile 3 contacted this person? You guys have the Wisdom card, which is the Hierophant. I feel like you guys would get information about something, because again, I feel like there's something that's been left unsaid, and so I feel like that would kind of come out. I'm curious though, because you have the Wisdom card, and like both of those cards show someone turning their back on someone, so I feel like this person, it's like they would, I don't know, I feel like they would turn their back on you in a way. It's like they would, maybe you're attracted to this person because they feel like they can't reach you. You know what I mean? It's like because maybe this person is used to other people coming to them, and you're kind of more the person that goes away, if that makes sense. Or it's like this person wants you to contact them and you haven't done it, and that's why they want you to contact them, because it's like this person usually gets what they want, and with you they don't get what they want. And so I feel like it's almost like, okay, you contact them and then they're like, okay, I got that. Been there, done that, I can move on, kind of. I don't really see this turning into anything, and I feel like that's kind of for your benefit, because I feel like this is someone that's probably not someone that you would really want to have in your life for a long time. I'm going to read what the book says about the throat chakra, just because I'm curious. Yeah, it talks about creative inspiration. So I feel like this person would almost like use you for creative inspiration and then kind of like leave you suffering in silence is kind of what I'm getting. It's like this person would be excited because, again, this person feels like they can get something from you, especially with that Empress. It's like this person finds you creative, or like they find inspiration in you in some sense, and this person would kind of take that from you, or like they would find that through you and then kind of like walk away. You know, this person wouldn't really, like, this wouldn't really turn into a lot. It would just be this person. I feel like it would mostly be for this person's benefit if you contacted them. I don't know that you would get a lot out of it with the Nine of Swords and that. So that's what I'm seeing for those of you that chose pile 3. I hope that was interesting. I provided clarity or insight. If it did resonate, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. If you want a private reading, the link is in the description box below. Once again, thank you for watching and have a great day. Okay, I'm going to put these cards away and then we'll start with pile 4. Oh my goodness, my neighbor's dog. I'm gonna go insane. Hi guys, if you picked pile 4 or the pink amethyst stone with the Holly Simple Tarot, thank you again, Mary, then welcome. This reading is for you. Let's take a look at who wants you to contact them and why. So I'm going to take a look first at the cards about who this person is, like their personality traits, and then we will take a look later at why this person wants you to contact them and what would happen if you did contact them. So, for your tarot cards, you guys have the Mother of Wands. You have, oh, there's some cat hair on there. You guys have the Five of Swords in reverse. You have the Mother of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. And you guys have the Ten of Swords. You guys have Dusty the Klepto Kitty. Relationships are all about give and take, especially take. Always leave a parting gift. Don't make it a fur ball. The perfect sock is always just out of reach. You guys have John Cocteau. The story only seems one-sided. There's no such thing as a happy ending, and find your future in the past. You guys also have, okay, you guys have Beggar, which came out upright, so this is the light attribute. This is the archetypes deck. Thank you, Alexis, for sending it. Beggar says, confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. And you guys also have the Miser in reverse, which says, hoarding money and emotions, obsessive fear of losing your wealth. Okay, who wants you to contact them? The very first thing that's coming through is this is someone with a lot of anxiety. This is someone that is very anxious, especially over financial things. With the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this person, they might be doing quite well financially, but they're always worried, or at the moment they're really worried about something happening. Like maybe they've been doing well, but they just lost their job, or this person's worried about something. But this person is like the kind of person that kind of over worries. They get worried about everything, and at the moment this person is really worried about finances. This person gets really stuck in their worries too, and I feel like this is the kind of person that can kind of manifest negative things because they get so worried, if that makes sense. It's like they get so stuck in their emotions that they, like, those negative things that they're afraid of then kind of show up. It's like they spend so much time thinking about that, then those negative things happen. But this is someone who is really passionate with the Queen of Wands. Like this person has, it's like this person, if they could kind of break out of this negative mental cycle, this person could do a lot. This person is really captivating, and I feel like they're kind of magnetic, and they have a lot of interesting ideas, and they're very passionate about things, but they get kind of stuck. It's like as soon as they get an idea, like they get another worry about what could go wrong, and they kind of get stuck there. And so this is not someone that really takes risks. I feel like this person has a lot of dreams that they would like to accomplish that they just don't do because they feel like they're too risky, or it's just not going to happen. It's not possible. This is someone who I think is quite humble. Again, I feel like this person with the Queen of Wands, they could be really attractive. They could be really magnetic and charming, but they don't realize that. You know, they don't really understand that, or they don't take advantage of it. I feel like finances are an issue for this person. Like maybe this person has been hurt financially by others in the past, or at the moment this person's just like going through it, but I feel like this person, like, finances are a huge thing for them. You do have some earth and some fire there and some air, but I feel like this person's personality would be more earth sign or fire sign, and then they have quite a bit of anxiety, especially relating to money. And this person also does not like arguments. This person does not like conflict. So this person would be the kind, like when it says the story only seems one-sided, this person would like agree with people so they can like get the argument over, but then they would like keep resentment inside. And this person is also the kind of person that gets really stuck in the past. Like, again, this person, like, they have these dreams they just don't achieve because they're anxious or they feel like things haven't worked out in the past, and so it's not possible for them to keep going in the future. And again, this is someone who just, like, feels, this is, like, the kind of person, I'm not saying they actually believe this, but this is the kind of person that would, like, think that they've been cursed. And in my opinion, that kind of thing is only valid so much that you believe it. You know, like, you give those things power. So this person's anxieties really have a lot of power over them. This is just a very incredibly anxious person. I feel like they get stuck because of that. I'm going to pull some letter tiles for who this person might be. You guys have O. You guys have J. OJ. You have T. You have H. B. R. Oops. I'm gonna pull just a few more. I also feel like this is the kind of person that, like, great self-esteem, and I think that anything that happens to them is their own fault. Like, sometimes things just happen, like, they're not anyone's fault, but this person is like, I caused that because of this. You know, it's like this person really believes in karma, and I think they have really negative karma is kind of what's coming through. You have a blank tile. You have two T's. You have a W. You have an X and an H. Just making me think of hex. Okay, let's see. You guys have OJ, bow, row, hot. Yeah, okay, so like I said, I feel like this person has a lot of really positive qualities they just don't see in themselves. I feel like this person has really negative self-esteem, and this person expects bad things to happen to them, and I feel like bad things happen to them because they expect those things to happen. Like, this person feels like they've been cursed, or like they have really bad karma, or they do really bad things, but this person I feel like isn't a bad person. They just have low self-esteem. And again, this person kind of avoids conflict, just kind of gives things to other people. There's jot, bot, tot, hat, rat, bat. If you guys see anything in there, let me know. I'm gonna pull out some charms. Who wants pile 4 to contact them? You guys have a lot. Okay, you guys have a racket. You guys have a violin. A little dove with a peace sign. A compass. A pizza. And a flamingo. This flamingo's been coming out a lot lately. Okay, so again, I feel like this person they have a lot of really positive qualities they just don't see in themselves. And this person has a lot of dreams and like ambitions that they just don't really follow through on. This person really values peace and harmony with the Five of Swords reversed and the dove and the peace sign. And with the racket and the violin, this person could like to play sports. They could be musically talented. This is just someone that is talented, but they don't really see those talents. Like, they really only focus on the negative in the world and also in themselves. Like, they don't recognize all the positive things that they have to offer. And this person, I think, could do a lot if they just would recognize. And I think this person is really attractive as well, but they have really low self-esteem. This person could like to travel with that compass. Or again, they just have like, they might not have clear goals. Like, they have dreams, but they feel like they can't achieve those dreams. They don't really have a lot of goals. They're just kind of like stumbling around. And I feel like this person just hasn't really acknowledged all of the potential that they have. Like, this person has a lot that they could give, but they don't recognize that yet. Okay, I'm going to put this off to the side for now, and then we'll take a look at why this person wants you to contact them and what would happen if you did contact them. Okay, you guys ask sometimes what deck I'm using, so this is the Autonomic Tarot. You guys have, this is why they want you to contact them. You have the High Priestess. You have the Death card. And you have Adjustment, which is Justice. Okay. I feel like this person feels like things got left on a bad note between you. And again, this person like hates conflict. So with that Adjustment, harmony, it's like this person wants to kind of come back, or this person wants to kind of make things right. They feel like things were kind of left unbalanced between the two of you, and they want to make those things right. I feel like this person feels bad for what they did, because with the Five of Swords in reverse, I feel like this person can avoid conflict in a negative way, where it's like they'll just like ghost people rather than like talk to them about their issues. So with that Adjustment, it's like this person wants to like make things right and be like, you know what, I was wrong, and like apologize for that, but also kind of like, you know, just like so that both sides can kind of air out the situation, and like both people can kind of get their feelings out. With the Death and the High Priestess, this is something this person's really emotional about. This person has a lot of emotions about this. I feel like with this Death card, like there was an ending between you with the Ten of Swords too, and this person took it pretty seriously, pretty hard. They may not have really showed it, but this person, like whatever happened between you, they were really upset about it. This person's very sensitive. Again, it's someone that has intense anxiety, and because of that, they're very sensitive, and when things don't go their way, they get really sensitive, and that's what this person feels about this. I'm going to pull a few cards to see what would happen if you did contact this person. Wow, you have the High Priestess, again, intuition. And you have Choose Wisely, or the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like whatever would happen between you, there wouldn't be a lot of options, if that makes sense. It's like there's only really one way that this can go, and with that High Priestess, I feel like you kind of already know how that would go. You already know what would happen, if that makes sense. It's like you can't, both of you can't live in like a dream world anymore. You just kind of have to accept it for what it is. The Seven of Cups upright is all about like living in a fantasy world. And with that card being reversed here, it's like you can't live in a fantasy world anymore. That's just not an option. If you were to reach out to them, you know, you would not have the ability to make, you know, it would not, it's like there's only one option here, and like you know what that is. That's kind of what I'm getting. I'm not really saying what the option is for you guys, but that there's only one option, and you have this intuitive sense about what would happen. You guys know what would happen if you contacted this person. So that's what I'm seeing for those of you that chose pile 4. I hope that was interesting or provided clarity or insight. If it did resonate, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. I'm sending lots of love and light your way, and have a great day.